And can you then take the Commission through the rest of your paragraph 31?
We agreed that I could continue with my two infiltration operations. We referred to the matter involving Matlala.
Mr. Mokhodzi, can you please have the mics in front of you? Please. Thank you.
Referred to the matter involving Matlala, and Jensbeer gave me Matlala's contact numbers. My task was simple. I had to get close to Matlala and identify the syndicate involved in the tender, including if any subs members. For this purpose, I had to convince Matlala that I'm close to Mchunu and that my concern and any concerns that Matlala had regarding South African Police Service tender could be addressed with the minister. These investigations are still going.
So your job was to investigate and identify the syndicate involved in the tender. Have you been able to identify members of that syndicate?
Yes, the investigation is ongoing. I cannot confirm that indeed I have a solid members that I have identified.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
I say the investigation is ongoing and therefore cannot confirm solid names that I have identified.
You do later in your statement refer to Mr. Karim as an investor in the tender. Was that something that you established in the course of your investigations?
That's correct, Commissioners. Mr. Karim is Karim Suleiman Karim. He did, of course, showed me some documents that he has invested money in this tender with Vusimo Siket Matlala.
Can you then take the Commission through your meeting with Mr. Matlala on 7 December 2024 and what came out of that meeting?
I did, of course, call Matlala, engage with Matlala. A meeting was arranged on 7 December 2024, during which Matlala vented his frustrations regarding the subs tender. He intimated interior that subs had not made payments to him with reference to the tender. But after the meeting, and in December, I received a call from Matlala saying, because I think I must emphasize on 32 that this was a telephonic call. And then after I received the second call, that's when we met with Matlala, saying that I should speak to Mchunu, as he and his wife have been assaulted by members of the PKTT. He indicated that he was intent on and was indeed attempting to open a criminal case regarding the incident at SAPS Brooklyn. He was, however, unsuccessful due to the fact that the SAPS refused to open a docket and receive the complaint.
So, just to clarify, did you physically meet with Matlala at all on 7 December?
Yes, Matlala, we spoke over the phone, and I received a call from him, and he told me that he has a problem, he couldn't open a case. And in my response to that, I did call my handler to arrange for Matlala to open a criminal case at Soweto. And then it was my handler, Mabisela, who then spoke to my co-handler, who then facilitated the opening of a docket. Now, after Matlala thereafter was able to open the case through my intervention. So the case was opened at SAPS in Soweto on 7 December 2024. And on that day, me and Matlala met. in Johannesburg.
And we're talking about a physical meeting.
Physical meeting.
I'm sorry, I should have just raised this with you earlier. You say in paragraph 31 that General Sabia gave you Matlala's contact numbers.
That's correct.
Did you not have those numbers yourself?
In my phone, I had different numbers, but I never spoke to him before. But the numbers that he gave me were those that on a official arrangement with SAPS through his tender.
So you had certain numbers for Mr. Matlala in your phone already?
Yes, but they never worked because I had the numbers in my phone.
So we've clarified then there was a physical meeting on 7 December. Can you go to paragraph 34 and indicate to the Commission what Mr. Matlala shared with you at that meeting?
Yeah, the meeting was very, very important because, Commissioners, it is Matlala who told me that these people are very ungrateful. He further spoke about General Bekitele and General Masemola, saying that, you know, these people expect me, like Masemola, he expects 25 million rand from me, and I have already given him 5 million rand. He also spoke about Bekitele, that he has given him 2 million rand, and he wanted 10 million, which means the 8 million rand was outstanding. One of the important things he said was that Gen Masemola and Tele, they are having a plan, a comeback strategy for General Bekitele to come back, and they really, really want to get rid of General Sabia.
And so this is information that Mr. Matlala is giving you about, as it were, factions within the SAPS.
Okay, may you rephrase the question?
Am I understanding your evidence correctly that this information about General Pele, General Masemola, General Sabia, it's coming from Mr. Matlala himself?
And
he's speaking to you about divisions within the SAPS?
Yes, he's telling me, he was telling me physically. We were together when he told me.
Can you please read what he said they expected from him? Please read it as is in paragraph 34.1.
They expected him as a service provider to make payment to General Masemola in the amount of 25 million and Gen Kele in the amount of 10 million. Of the 25 million expected to be paid to Masemola, 5 million rand had already been paid, and there was a balance of 20 million rand outstanding. With regard to the Kele payment, 2 million rand had already been paid, and a balance of 8 million rand was outstanding.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
And did he give you any indication of how he'd paid them, when he'd paid them, whether he was going to pay the balance?
No, we never spoke about how he paid. Something, talking to someone, the moment, as soon as you get deeper to know how, he'll immediately doubt you. You will take it as information and keep it.
Did Mr. Matlala explain to you how he knows that General Masemola and General Kele wanted to oust Minister Mchunu and General Sabia? I'm assuming you would have asked the question.
Yeah, he did not tell the how of doing it. He just said they want to get rid of Senzo Mchunu and Sabia.
So maybe you misunderstood my question. My question is how he knows that's what they want to do.
No, he never told me. Yes.
Thank you.
Can we then go to paragraph 35, and can you take the Commission through paragraph 35?
Yes, paragraph 35, I'll read it first. It is in December 2024. The same Matlala, he referred me to a high-ranking police officer, and I subsequently met with him. I knew him, this police officer, I also knew him. as we have conducted one operation with him in the past. He shared information with me of the intention to craft a negative finding in a disciplinary hearing against Major General Khan, which was underway. He confirmed that he was in KZN for a briefing on how to address the Major General Khan situation. I am not in the position to identify him herein, as there are real concerns relating to his personal safety.
So if I can clarify, this man was brought to you by Matlala.
Yes, he told me there is one hiking rate. He used the word, there's another bra that I want you to meet. He has something for you, and I believe the minister may want to hear, and the minister can do something. And I met this man who I have, in fact, I briefed my handler first to say there is this man who wants to meet with me, and then he's saying he has this kind of information. But when I met this man, I did a recording on our conversation. And immediately sent agent, after informing my handler, we had to process that because with the DPCI for Section 252A. And I did meet with Lieutenant Colonel Schnell to register and apply for and conduct the operation in terms of that section of the law. My intention there, Commissioners, was to employ the information that I obtained from the senior officer in the Section 204 that he can, against General Mkonazi and Lieutenant General Kumal, because that's what he told me, that in Durban they plotted on how to expel General Khan.
So if I can just clarify, this officer who was referred to you by Mr. Matlala,
Yes.
told you that he was aware of a plot by Generals Kumalo and Mkonazi to get rid of General Khan.
That's correct, Commissioner.
And that, as I understand it, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, but the plot involves getting this officer to give false evidence against General
That's correct. He was one of the witnesses of an incident that occurred some years back, and he was called to KZN as part of preparations for the hearing. They did give him how the whole plot is to unfold and how he should implicate General Khan.
Do you still have that recording?
Yes, the recording and the statement is with Lieutenant Colonel Schnell.
If I might just mention in that regard, one of the documents that we have actually approached Lieutenant Colonel Schneller, and one of the documents that was given to you late yesterday is the transcription that the DPCI made of that recording. So it's in that exhibits bundle.
Okay.
Can I ask that overnight, I won't ask you to anything about it now, but overnight, can you look at that transcription and just check that it accurately reflects the recording according to your memory? And if there are any problems with it, can we address those tomorrow? Or can you be in a position to address those tomorrow? So I want to just take a step back